Good morning, friends. Welcome to episode, I think it's 320 of Stamp Together Saturday. We are here on another Saturday morning, pre-recorded because I have a little 2-year-old nephew's birthday to attend over in Wisconsin. So I am pre-recording this so that you can see this really cool card. It's a little bit unique, but I think you're gonna like just how unique it is. I think you are here watching me. If you're here week to week, you know sometimes I get a little crazy with my design. I saw this one on Pinterest and thought, you know what? I think that could be a lot of fun, and I think it turned out great. So let's check it out, and don't forget to play along if you are ready. We are here this morning to create a card using the gorgeous Moonlit Flora Designer Series paper, which of course comes from the Moonlit Flora Suite Collection. And you can see all of the products in the Suite Collection. We will be using the bundle as well today. And all of the Designer Series paper in this suite looks 3D. It is absolutely gorgeous. You can find it on page 65 of the catalog, but that does not even come close to doing it justice. I've got just a couple of the pieces here. I just used it for a class and I'm just about fresh clean out of it. But look at how 3D that paper looks. I even love the back, especially because it uses the brand new Peaceful Pine color. I love it so much. And then the one we are using is the smallest print. It works out very well for the card that we're going to create today. I've got my pieces that are ready to roll. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm actually using thick basic white for a card base. You can use any color that coordinates, but I liked it with the white, so that's what I chose to go with. And then my regular color of cardstock is Secret Sea. So I'm going to adhere my Secret Sea cardstock with my Designer Series paper. And then I told you to cut some squares and then cut them into triangles. So let's see if I can remember the sizes here. I think this one was 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, cut in half on the diagonal, just like this. We are only using half of that, so you will be able to make another card if you want to. And then the Designer Series paper, we cut 1 3/8 by 1 3/8. This gives us a beautiful little layer around the piece. And again, we only need one of them. So I'm going to put the other one aside to create another card later. When I adhere triangles together, I really like to use my silicone craft sheet because I can go off of those corners on there and it wipes right off. Super easy to use. And so I love grabbing that for those sharp corners of a triangle. And then we have one more piece, which is our basic white, which is going to go on the last piece of Secret Sea. This one actually is just a border. But before I do that, I'm going to add my ferns, and I've cut these from the dies that are in the bundle. And I'm just going to add this one over here. And actually what I really want to do first is stamp that sentiment. So I'm going to grab my Peaceful Pine ink, and this comes from the Fern and Flora stamp set. It's just a little sincere thanks, and it fits right up in the corner. I love how little it is. It's perfect for small spaces. You can choose to do whatever you want on that white piece. I just wanted to do that little sentiment and then my ferns. So I'll add more adhesive here. Actually, I'm gonna probably not need glue in that area because I am shoving it down. And I'm just gonna trim this off. All right, so here's my piece, and then we're gonna add that to our other piece of Secrecy. It's okay to let it hang off the edge. I like doing that with my pieces. Now we're going to get our card put together. So starting with our strip, this is 4 1/4 by 3/4. I am going to put that one just up from center. So about right here. It should go straight across. You could use a subtle Designer Series paper for that as well. And then I'm going to add my first layer here, leaving about the same border on top as I am on the side. Same thing with the other one, except I'm going to offset just like this. And I'm gonna go, oops, I'm gonna go a little bit above this strip, but you can kind of feel it out however it is that you like to have it look. So totally up to you. And then the last piece, we're just gonna put some dimensionals on here, and we're gonna pop this up in the corner. And what I'm going for here is to have these borders here about like these borders here. So you could, if you wanted to, just put adhesive on there and lay it flat. I am choosing to do popped up. I do not think I put Stampin' Dimensionals on the supply list, so this is just a little Amy addition here. As I started playing with it, I'm like, oh, I think I'd like that popped up. So you choose what you'd like. You do you, how they say it. But it looks like it's tucked into a little pocket there. Now your other choices or additions could be, you could add some decorative dots or, you know, things like that to your card if you wish. Even a ribbon somewhere if you want to. Take this layout and roll with it. I am very happy with it just how it is, and I think it's a fun, unique layout. And of course, then, with my extra triangles, I could cut a couple more pieces and have a second card. So I would love to see your card in the comments below, or cards if you wanted to use those triangles. And I'm just excited that you came to watch. Thank you so much. I will see you. I should be live next week, so I will see you then, and have a great weekend.